because their body's not adapted to it anymore. They've enjoyed the benefit of carnivore diet and adhering to it so well, they think, fuck these vegetables are a waste of time, I'd rather eat an extra tablespoon of butter. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be reviewing Snake Diet, Carl Robinson's epic review of Eddie Hall's carnivorous, apparently, diet.
Hey fatty! The carnivore diet is stupid. Have a carb day, fatty!
Why? Why? You just told everyone to eat spam and pickles for fuck knows how long. You told people to drink their own piss. What's next?
Have a carb day! Once a week, a carb day! Low-carb dieting has its place, but the way these carnivore zealots are selling it is retarded.
Yes, very retarded to eat the way the species is meant to eat. We're like the only species on the fucking planet that eats the wrong food. So, I don't know if we're doing that well. We're the only one that happens to be so diseased and at such a high rate at the moment. Fuck me.
Retarded! Okay, an old
Yes.
school ketogenic diet was perfect. And then you throw in some carb days. Okay, one carb day a week will change everything. Okay, so you don't...
Yeah, when people do that, they end up carb binging and doing it the next day and the day after that. That's part of the problem. It's easier just to absolutely abstain from these foods than actually eat them, obviously. That's what the research does show. The people that have most success with diets long term are people that abstain from the food and don't try to moderate, have it once per week to carb up. Do I look like I fucking need to carb up? No. I'm having like 30 fucking grams a day from dairy, eggs and bloody coffee. I don't seem to be deplete. Moron.
Don't hit a wall! Today we're going to talk about Eddie Hall. He recently started a low-carb diet, a carnivore diet. He's not doing a strict ketogenic diet. He's doing it the way that Sean Baker told him how to do it. So first off, everybody thinks...
I wouldn't say he is. I mean, have you seen his diet? It's full of fucking spinach, green, kale, smoothies and greens powders. And apparently he's taken them out, but he's just replaced them with fucking tribulus to boost his testosterone.
Thinks that, oh, the carnivore diet cheats the calorie game. No, it doesn't.
I wouldn't even say the calorie game is a thing. Is it possible that you can eat more food on a carnivore diet and feel more satiated? Yes. Does that translate to more nutrients, more energy density? Probably, yeah. I mean, a fatty steak can have more energy in it to be used as fuel, the muscle building potential from the proteins, as opposed to, 100 grams of carrots, obviously. But was that a bad thing?
No, it doesn't. Everyone's like, oh, Eddie Hall's losing weight, eating 10,000 calories a day. He was eating more than that before. Okay, there's no magic.
Well, he's not dropped that much weight in the grand scheme of things. If he weighs 160 kilos, and say he's dropped down to 155, so 10, 12 pounds, something in a month, by the sounds of it, from what I remember. It's not really a lot of weight. It's just it's like having an extra dump and not having 6 kilos of fucking cheesecake in his gut. That's all it is. Has he lost fat? Yeah, probably. Most definitely. Wouldn't be surprised. But the amount he said he's lost, no. He's probably just dropped a bit of inflammation. But yeah, he probably is reducing body fat at an exponentially faster rate than what he would eating Mars bars and shit that he usually does.
Fatty! There's no magic! Okay, guys like Eddie Hall eat 10,000 calories in their sleep before. It's not like he's eating more food now. Give me a break! Okay, he would have lost a pile of water. Okay, he's still a fat ass. Okay, 30 days on that diet.
I wouldn't say he's fat. I mean, he is overweight. Yeah, he is morbidly obese by BMI standards, but he does have some visible abs, so he's not overly fat.
Doesn't mean a damn thing. Okay, I used to coach a strict ketogenic diet. I know exactly what happens. Okay, your strength will be fine for a while until you hit a wall. At the start, you feel like you can run through a wall. And then after about your 30 days, you end up hitting a wall. I guarantee Eddie Hall will quit that diet.
I didn't hit any wall. I think after about a week or two, I started to feel better in the gym training performance-wise. Beyond that, it's just got better. Sleep's got better. Everything's got better. Granted, I'm not sleeping much right now because I'm like fucking 4% body fat for a bodybuilding competition. But saying that, look what I've managed to achieve in spite of all this. I don't know. I draw extrapolation from myself in this example because I am a resistance trainer just like Eddie Hall. I don't seem to be having an impairment myself in training.
Diet diet and then start just eating normal again. So if he wants to stay on a low-carb diet like that, longer term for the other benefits that it can have, maybe inflammation, joint health, whatever, you throw in a carb day, fatty. 1 day a week you load on carbs. 1 day a week Eddie can eat whatever he wants.
Just to absolutely ensure he stays in the pecking order of the global fucking elite.
But then he's not a carnivore dieter now. Okay, like that is the kind of advice these guys should actually be giving, guys like Sean Baker. Okay, why do I keep busting this topic? Because I get people coming to me every week that are stalled on that stupid carnivore diet coaching style of these guys.
People come to you every week, people meaning at least two, multiple. Once a week, 2 people approach you every week at the low end, conservative end. Now let's look at the data about, the Harvard study. All those nearly 2,000 participants, self-reported survey data, admittedly, report a tremendous benefit overall. We're talking like 90, 95% plus remission rate of different diseases. That's fucking substantial. So your 1 or 2 people a week is a piece of piss. Fuck all.
And no one's saying anything. It doesn't beat the calorie in, calorie out game. Okay? Oh, it's because calories in, calories out is a myth. Fallacy. It's the wrong measurement. And it doesn't compute. It's hard to stick to. It's loose. It's not strict. And it doesn't have any real bearing on body composition outcomes. People say, it does, but no, 95% of diets fucking fail. It is not successful. It is not a great metric to be using. We should be using the mass balance model, which has been compared against the energy balance theory, which is calories in, calories out. Which one's better? Mass balance model. Yeah, because 100 grams of fucking beef is also going to be 100 grams of fucking beef. Now if you're saying, this processed bar could be 80 calories or 120 calories, which one is it? Which one is it? Food legislation is piss poor. Do not trust it. the thermal effect of protein. What do you think guys like Eddie weren't already eating a pile of protein, you idiot? Eddie's still fat. He'll drop a pile of water. Okay, a pile of water. As far as his strength goes, right now his strength is probably good, but if he's being honest with himself, I guarantee his work capacity is dropped. I guarantee it. It happens.
No, have you seen how much he's putting out in terms of content at the moment? Then traveling to these different places, he's certainly performing well for a man of his weight and stature. Like traveling around. Do you know how hard it is to travel when you weigh a significant amount of weight? You can't just turn up, or you bring suitcases just to get your food in, and then all your clothes and all your belongings as well. I mean, it's a real pain in the ass.
Everybody, I know. Okay, this is all I coached for the longest time was low carb keto.
Introducing Beef Up Carnivore Bodybuilding Bible. The ultimate guide for men and women to lose fat and build muscle. And the best part, it's only $12. Don't miss out on the most detailed resource available. Get a copy now at compositionconsultant.com.
Okay, then you hit a wall, but if Eddie has 1 day a week where he pounds back the carbs, like we're talking like for a guy his size, like 1,000 grams of carbs or more in the day, then he gets back on his low carb diet and he'll still see the same damn benefits. It's the same with other things that low carb diets actually are.
Well, by doubling the volume of his stomach and all the food that comes into it through a higher carb day, no, you won't get the same benefit. Of course you won't. That's like saying, the 80-20 rule's good. 80-20's for fucking pussies. No, we go all in. It's feeble, weak-minded. Oh, it'll help. I need carbs. Fuck off.
Are good for, like reversing MS. Okay, other things like that. You're not going to get the MS back if you start carbing up 1 day a week, idiots. Carb day, fatty. That's how you sustain a low-carb diet if that's your goal for health reasons. But your performance will never be as good. As far as work capacity, when it comes to intense training, sprinting, heavy-ass weights for reps, you'll always do better on carbs. Oh.
Well, the thing is, most people that adopt the carnivore diet from a fitness industry space, if it were. They're starting up with a very high food intake, mixed macronutrient diet, standard Western diet, chicken, broccoli, rice, olive oil, crap like that. Now, what happens when they start a carnivore diet? They got more nutrient density. They're probably over fat, so they probably reduce body fat percentage. What happens when you lose so much body fat? You start to get too lean. That's the problem. People get to their default body fat set point much quicker on a carnivore diet because nutrient density and all the factors that end up in it. But it doesn't make sense to me that you're going to benefit from taking yourself backwards and not optimizing yourself. I'm still waiting for you to say, oh, it carb load, refeed. Fuck off. We can debunk that later if he goes into it. We'll see.
Always. Okay, Eddie Hall, if he tried to stick to that long term, which I guarantee he won't, he'll give it up first. But this is a way that he could stick to it longer, carving up 1 day a week. But if he tried to stick to it long term, he will lose muscle. He will lose muscle because his work capacity will drop. He won't have the intensity. He'll hit.
It's funny, like 2 years ago, you're telling me that you're doing fasted workouts because you felt better. Then you do one meal a day after, and that'd just be a bowl of meat with some veggies or something. Which one is it? Is it you can't train, or is it you need a lot more food? Which one is it, Cole? You know, I understand like people's standpoints change, but not this fucking much. You're... No. Way off point, way out of touch.
Hit a wall. Everybody feels great the first while. Not to mention the carnivore zealot idiots are anti-vegetable, which is complete stupidity. Complete stupidity. If you're gonna do a low-carb diet, a ketogenic diet, you don't need to be cutting vegetables. Okay, I love how these stupid carnivore zealots are like, oh, you just gotta do it for 30 days to adapt. But then the idiots don't give the same chance to vegetables or some fruit or some carbs. They'll have it for 1 day because now their stomach can't handle anything because they've been doing zero carb, no vegetables or nothing for too long. And then they demonize the vegetable because, oh, it made my stomach turn or whatever, some bullshit. Maybe.
Because the body's not adapted to it anymore. They've enjoyed the benefit of carnivore diet and adhering to it so well, they think, fuck these vegetables are a waste of time. I'd rather eat an extra tablespoon of butter. That's why they're becoming intolerant to it. It's their body's adapting to it as they should, as per our species-specific recommendations based on the N15 isotope data. That we do have.
They give the vegetables in a microdose or some fruit or some carbs in a microdose, the same 30-day opportunity, idiots.
Because they don't want to.
To get your stomach adapted again. They never mention that. Okay, when you come off everything goes straight meat, you're an idiot. Okay, Sean Baker's personal diet is shit. His personal diet is stupid.
Sean Baker's diet is stupid. How many world records does he have, Cole? How many do you have? Think about it.
Average person to partake in, if he wants to do that for the rest of his life, fine. Okay, it makes him money. Because you idiots buy into the bullshit. Okay, 1 day a week high carb will make the difference if you want the benefits from cutting the carbs through the week. And you'll load up on the muscle glycogen, you'll still be able to perform. 1 day carbs, 1 day, it's nothing new. Okay, you don't gotta become a carnivore diet zealot. You don't gotta become part of this stupid ass religion, you idiot. Calories in, calories out will always be the truth. Okay, there's no magic. Okay, Eddie, he'll feel strong for a bit and he'll hit a wall.
Yeah, because he'll lose body fat so much to the point and reduce his body weight that he can no longer lift in some specific lifts that require more body weight. If I gained 100 kilos, I'll be able to bench press more then than I would now. Yeah, I'm shortening the range of motion. I've got more body fat on me. I've got more weight, more cushioning. It's obvious. Come on, easily explained.
Okay, he was eating more before. Just because he's losing weight on 10,000 calories a day, he's a fat ass. He's a fat ass. He trains like an animal. He's a monster. Of course he's going to lose weight. He's probably eating 12,000 calories before. That's what happens with most people. They think that zero carb diets are magic because they started cutting weight at the start because they're just eating less calories. Until they hit that wall, then they need more food because they're missing macros. And then they can't cut any more weight.
I'm still waiting for these micros to be missed. Had a blood test last month, mister. No deficiencies. Funny that. That's with all my comorbidities. No fucking deficiencies. Nearly 5 years into the carnivore diet as of February 2025. If anyone's going to have them, it's going to be me. Sod's law. So, no.
Okay, even Eddie. Okay, people think that he'd be ripped at 300 pounds. Not even close. He's not even close to as big as a pro bodybuilder equal height to him. Not.
No, I've met him in real life. He's double the width of me. He's fucking enormous. At his peak, he was the biggest human being I've ever seen in my life. The second biggest probably be Jordan Peters. All British, funny enough. After that, I don't know, Jay Cutler maybe, or Ronnie Coleman back in the day. Yeah, he's pretty comparable in terms of structure, like the size of his body. Yeah, definitely comparable.
Not even close. Okay, Eddie would probably be getting pretty lean if he was like 240. All right? You know how much fat is on him?
No, if he stripped down to a bodybuilding shape like I have, he'd be 280, 130 kilos, something like that.
To make a judgment that the carnivore diet somehow cheats calories in, calories out because Eddie is eating 10,000 calories a day if he's tracking it properly, which he probably wasn't tracking shit before. Those guys eat like pigs. They're over 10,000 calories a day before. Of course he's losing weight. He only has to be in a couple 100-calorie deficit a day to be cutting weight. Even if he was eating 10,500 before with the carbs, he'd be cutting weight on 10,000 on carnivore. Is that a deficit, dummy? But he's still a fat ass. Okay, when you get lean, then you see the real truth. Okay, when you get lean, he's got a pile of fat on him. The weight he's losing right now means nothing. 30 measly days means nothing. He was eating more calories than 10,000 before. He just wasn't tracking shit. There's no magic happening. But if Eddie has some sort of issue, like with inflammation or what have you, that low-carb diets are good for, if he listens to this video and adds in 1 day a week high carb.
You keep saying the same bullshit shite without any sort of sense. If he was managing inflammation best using a low-carb or carnivorous style diet, why would you take 1 day out of the week to be out of that situation, knowing that inflammation is the cause, largely speaking, for most diseases? And if he's so fat, surely he wants to do something about his, disease. Say something of use, please. Fucking hell.
High as hell on carb. Don't go crazy on the fat, but he's so big he can just have a loose blowout cheat day. He's going to get the same results and be able to stick to the diet way longer because the way he's doing it now, I guarantee you, he will quit. Until next time, don't be a zero-carb zealot and have a carb day, fatty.
Well, that was tremendous. A very insightful, well-thought-out video by the excellent Cole Robinson. Thank you very much for your input, your insights, sharing your brilliant knowledge as to what you think of Eddie Hall's carnivorous diet. If you like this video, check out my other stuff. I've got a whole critique video playlist. I'll link that above. I've also got a whole playlist on Seco, which is calories in, calories out for your informative purposes. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers. Check out my site at compositionconsultant.com, where your journey to peak performance and optimal health begins. With a degree in human nutrition and over 15 years of training experience, I've guided more than 400 carnivores to not just meet, but exceed their physique and performance goals. Through personalised consultations, comprehensive ebooks and dedicated coaching, I'm here to ensure your success. Join the ranks of those who have transformed their lives. It's time to align your physique goals with positive health outcomes. Visit compositionconsultant.com today and take the first step towards the best version of you.